guys, it's Bonnie and Eleanor's here, and
Hello.
Lizzie and Eleanor and I are going to do an experiment today. We're going to be talking about germs. We figured that germs are good to talk about right now because we've got the yucky coronavirus going around, and now we can learn how germs can, how we can protect ourselves and get germs off of us and wash our hands and make sure that we're keeping things clean. And so we're going to do an experiment today, and we're going to sing some songs, and we're going to also watch a quick video on germs and the coronavirus. Okay, so we're going to sing a song now about washing hands. Since we've been talking about the virus and how to keep safe and our hands clean so that we don't catch any type of virus too. All right, so let's find the song. Okay, here's our song about washing hands by the Singing Walrus. Wash your hands song.
Wash your hands.
Wash your hands. Everybody come along and wash your hands.
Wash your hands.
Wash your hands. Everybody come along and wash your hands. Oh, here come the chickies.
Show me your hands.
Oop, Lizzie's showing you her hands.
Show me
Everybody show me your hands. Show me your hands.
Everybody, time to wash your
Time to wash your hands.
Rub your hands. Everybody.
Rub your hands, everybody. Oh, are they soapy? Scrub them together.
Everybody, time to
Wash your hands.
And we sing, wash your hands.
Wash your hands, everybody come along and wash your hands.
Wash your
Wash your hands.
Wash your hands.
Everybody come along and wash your hands.
Wash your hands.
Lizzie, show them how you scrub
Wash your
it.
hands.
Scrub them.
Everybody come along and
Wash your hands.
wash your hands.
Wash your hands, everybody come along and wash your hands. Oh, here they come. What's next? What do we do after we wash them? We dry them.
Everybody.
Dry your hands, everybody.
Dry your hands. Everybody. Time to
Dry your,
hands.
wash your hands.
Shake.
Oh, shake
your
'em out.
Hands, everybody.
Shake 'em out.
Shake
Your hands, everybody. Shake your hands.
Everybody. Time to wash your hands. And we sing.
Wash your hands, wash your hands. Everybody come along and wash your hands.
Wash your hands.
Wash your hands, everybody come along and wash your hands.
Wash your hands. Wash your hands.
Everybody come along and wash your hands.
Wash your hands.
Wash your hands, everybody come along and wash your hands. Oh, do you have anything else? That's it.
Before you
Oh,
eat.
yep, we need to wash them before we eat.
When you come home.
When you come
Wash
home.
your hands.
That's what we have
In
to
the
do.
bathroom.
Yep, in the bathroom, wash your hands.
After you play.
Wash your hands.
Wash your hands. Wash your hands. Everybody come along and
Wash your hands.
Wash your hands.
Wash your hands. Everybody come along and wash your hands.
Wash your hands. Wash your hands.
Everybody come along and wash your hands.
Wash your hands.
Wash your hands. Everybody come along and wash your hands. Okay.
Bye. I'm gonna do it. Hi.
Okay guys, so we're gonna do an experiment now, which I think is kind of fun. So we're gonna take 3 pieces of bread and we're gonna see what they look like after a few days. Some things might grow on them and get moldy and have lots of germs on them, but we're gonna do 3 different things. So one of them, we're gonna have,
Clean hands.
yes, we're gonna have washed hands. So Eleanor's gonna wash her hands. She's gonna show you how she washes them. And she's gonna put her piece of bread in a clean hands bag, like that.
And we
And
also
then the-
have dirty hands in the floor.
Yes, so then we also have unwashed hands. So Lizzie, Eleanor, and I are gonna touch some bread with our unwashed hands, and we'll stick it in a bag.
And then,
And
we
then-
have a phone.
Yeah, and then Miss Bonnie Bonnie's gonna rub a piece of bread all over my phone and see what kind of germs are on there, and we'll put it in there. And we'll see,
a lot.
probably, we'll see what grows over the next couple of days, and I'll show you. Okay, so we're gonna see which one will have, Lizzie, so which one, girls, do you think will have the most? And you guys think at home too. Which one do you think will have the most germs? Do you think it'll be washed hands, unwashed hands, or Miss Bonnie's phone?
And everybody.
Which one do you think, girls?
Your phone.
Okay, Eleanor thinks that it'll have the most.
Phone.
Most germs. And then the least germs, which one?
Washed hands.
Washed hands. Probably because when you clean your hands, it gets rid of germs, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Mommy,
so
will
we'll
I
do
be
least.
the only one to touch it when I wash my hands?
Yes, so Eleanor's going to do the washed hands.
And I'm gonna
Okay,
do the
so we're
phone.
going to take a little break and we're going to come back with our pieces of bread and
So
the
that
washed
means
hands and dirty ones.
unwashed
Yeah.
hands.
I'm gonna do washing hands. So first what I do is I put water, then a lot of soap. I put it on the base in my palm first, then my nails, and then in between my hands, and then the outer of my hands.
And how long do you do it for?
I do it for 20 seconds. So 2 happy birthdays.
So she sings happy birthday 2 times when she's washing her hands. Make sure that they're nice and clean. You want to sing it one time? I think you've gotten one.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mommy.
Not my
Happy
birthday.
birthday to you.
Okay, then what?
That's so Elizabeth.
Then you rinse it off, right?
Yeah.
Turn it off, and then we dry our hands. All right, that's washing hands. So now Eleanor's going to take a piece of the bread, and she's going to put it in her happy birthday bag. She's going to put it in her clean hands bag. Okay, she's rubbed her hands on it. You don't want me to...
Nothing's going to change about this bread.
Okay, so she's going to zip it up.
I want Andy.
And then we'll put it out on our patio and see what happens with the clean
wants the
bread.
bread.
With
She
the
wants the
bread
bread.
with the clean hands.
Mommy.
Okay, now Elizabeth's gonna take this piece of bread and she's gonna rub it all over my phone. I'm on my phone right now, so rub it on my phone. See what kind of germs are on there. Ooh, yeah. I'm gonna get it all over it. Miss Bonnie's gonna rub it on that side. Get it all over the phone. And then we're gonna stick it in the bag with the phone. And see how dirty Miss Bonnie's
I
phone
already
is.
saw something black on that bread.
Ooh. Okay, so now we're gonna put all 3 of these pieces of bread over on this table, and we're gonna leave it here for 3 days. And we're gonna see what happens. Lizzie, can you put the other one over here? We're gonna see what happens. So we have the dirty hands, the clean hands, and we've got our iPhone one, okay? So we'll come back and we'll see what happens over here on our germ experiment. So I have a quick little video that I wanted to share with you guys. So the reason that Miss Bonnie can't come to your house anymore is because of the coronavirus. And there's a quick video just explaining it. So I'm gonna play that for you right now.
Nothing like an early morning jog. Phew. What? Oh, stop it. Dear Tim and Moby, I've been hearing lots of scary stuff in the news about the coronavirus. Can you tell me more about it, please? Thanks, Khalil. Sure thing, Khalil. Viruses are tiny particles that can invade living cells. There are millions of varieties with different behaviors, shapes, and structures. Coronaviruses are one group, named for their crown-shaped outline. 4 of these commonly infect humans. A lot of times when you get a cold, it's caused by a coronavirus. Any virus has one goal: to replicate or make more copies of itself. But it can't do that on its own, so it invades an organism and turns its cells into virus factories. This can be unpleasant for the host, the organism that the virus has infected. The new coronavirus typically causes coughing and fever. A healthy body can usually fight off this illness, known as COVID-19, on its own. Symptoms are mild for most people, especially kids. But in a body with weakened defenses, COVID-19 can become more severe and require medical treatment. Some people get seriously ill, and that's gotten everyone's attention. This new coronavirus was first identified in Wuhan, China. In late 2019, there was an outbreak. That's when a disease starts spreading. More and more people got sick, first in China and then around the world. Entire cities have been quarantined or closed off to slow the disease's spread. Fortunately, viruses can't get around without our help. And there's a lot we can do to not help them. Like washing your hands, especially after you use the bathroom and before you eat. That's always a good idea, and you probably already do it. Scrub with soap for at least 20 seconds to make sure you don't miss any spots. Whenever you cough or sneeze, cover your nose and mouth to help keep any germs contained. And if you're sick, avoid other people. You wouldn't want to infect them, even if it's a plain old cold. Well, when there's an outbreak where you live, experts recommend some added precautions. Like social distancing, limiting close contact with other people, even if you're not sick. Hang out at home with your family, and keep up with your friends online. That gives the virus fewer opportunities to spread around. Lots of outbreaks have been stopped when enough folks just follow these simple rules. Yeah, it's true. Some people have died after being infected by the 2019 coronavirus. That's because the virus can infect a person's lungs and make it hard to breathe. Those are the stories we hear about most online and in the news. But the vast majority of cases have been mild. If you feel overwhelmed by the news, consider limiting how much you let in. Instead of cable news and social media, stick to sources like the World Health Organization. They'll give you the big picture, not just the scary snapshots that make the headlines. And they're organizing experts all over the world to get this coronavirus under control. Still, it's totally normal if the situation's made you a little anxious. Talk to a trusted adult. They can help you put your feelings in perspective. One last thing. Coronavirus doesn't care where you're from or what your background is. So don't let anyone turn this into an excuse to target someone based on how they look. Working together is how we'll beat this thing, so let's stand up for our neighbors. Okay, I'm a sweaty mess. I gotta rinse off. Oh, don't be so dramatic. Where are you going? I really think you're overreacting.
So guys, that's our lesson for today, and we've learned all about germs. Make sure that you wash your hands and you're staying nice and healthy, not touching your face at all. And we'll check in again in a little bit, maybe in a couple days, on our bread to see if there's any germs or mold growing on it. Also at home, if you want to try the experiment too, you should totally do it. You can rub it on whatever you want, maybe a computer screen, maybe rub it between your fingers and see what germs grow from it, and then have a clean piece of bread too. All right, I'll see you guys later. Bye.